All
well
right,
done.
how's it going?
Great, how are you?
I'm good. We're going to do your
Good.
Pinterest segment now.
That's right.
What are we talking about?
Well,
what
we're
are we making?
taking some leftovers from Thanksgiving weekend. I'm sure lots of people have lots of leftovers. We're taking the pumpkin puree. If you made a pumpkin pie, you may have some of this left over in your
Exactly.
fridge. And we're going to turn it into soup.
Okay.
Not just any soup. Soup that's actually healthy and good for you.
Oh, all right, so.
Yes.
Well, I mean, soups are usually pretty good for
Right,
you, I
but
think.
some of them you add a lot of cream or a lot of, things that are
Okay,
unhealthy
okay.
that you can't
So
add up.
what's the
This
stock
is just
here?
low sodium chicken broth,
Done.
and I just bought
Okay.
the already made stuff.
Yeah,
Put about a
this is
cup
easy
in.
enough. Okay.
Now the thing about the pumpkin puree, the recipe asks for a full size because it's not taking your leftovers. So I had to half everything.
Okay.
So I was also saying, this is
So
a
you did the
great-
math for me?
I did the
Did you?
math, and this is a great activity for kids who are learning fractions. If you have
Yeah.
to half the recipe of
That's a good
everything.
point.
Maybe
there
that's
you
why I
go.
was really good at fractions because I love to be baking in the kitchen.
Two
all you're
halves
gonna-
make a whole.
That's right. So all you're going to do is add your leftover pumpkin puree into the chicken broth.
Okay.
We'll give it a nice little stir here. Jeff, maybe I'll
It
get
already
you
looks
to do
good.
that
Yeah, I
for
can
us.
do that. This is something I'm capable of
You
doing,
can do.
and I can handle the responsibility, Melissa.
Perfect. And the other step, I just finely chopped one onion.
Okay.
And added in about a tablespoon of olive oil and just kind of grilled it up here.
So this really mixes up really
It
easily,
does,
really
it
quickly,
does.
huh?
The challenging
great.
part is adding the milk to that because
Okay.
that's when it could possibly separate.
Yeah.
So you have to make sure you're.
Do you do it slowly?
You can put it all together. You just have to make sure you're not going to bring it to a boil because
Right.
that's what will separate the two ingredients together.
Smells
But doesn't it already smell
amazing.
delicious?
Holy, yeah.
All right, so next up, all we're going to do is we're going to add our onions here that we finally chopped and grilled up.
Yep.
And you can just plop that all
Beautiful.
in.
I love it.
And just keep on stirring.
Just help you out here.
Yeah,
This
my
is
name will
easier
help.
with the
It is.
spoon. Okay, so we
Perfect.
keep that going.
Keep that going. And now
Got
we're
it.
just going to add a bit of spice and a bit of flavor. So we have each a half a teaspoon of cumin
Do it. Perfect.
and then a half a teaspoon of ginger.
Oh, yeah.
And then when that's nicely mixed together, you're going to make sure the oven is on, the stove, is on low because you don't, again, want to bring it to a boil.
Almost always with soups, I think, too, right? Is that right?
It's true, yeah. You don't really want to bring them to a boil. And then you have the chance of it sticking to the pot.
Yeah, and
after,
it's
which
nice
makes-
because then it
gives you a burnt
slowly,
flavor
I don't know,
and-
the longer you cook a soup, the better it is.
That's
I
right. So you're
think.
just going to keep it on low and slowly add your milk.
Yeah, okay.
You're going to keep on doing this.
This
And-
reminds me of like a cream of tomato soup, sort of. if
It
you were
is,
to
and
do
I
this.
actually made it last night for dinner, and it was delicious.
Smells so, I cannot describe how
I
good it
know,
smells.
it's delicious, isn't it?
Wow.
Just want to keep on slowly adding your milk into the
Got it.
pot here. And, on the top, you can add flavorings if you want to. If you want to make it a little unhealthy, you can add, a little sprinkle, a little sprinkle of cheddar cheese on the top.
You
after
can let
it's
people do that
done.
after, too.
Exactly.
You can put that right on the table if
right,
you like.
exactly. You can kind of add your own garnishing. So you can add a few fresh green onions or shallots, or even bacon. I can see
Bacon's a good
bacon.
idea. All right, we'll do the rest of
Would
the
be
milk and we'll be
delicious.
good, right?
Yes.
All right, so there we are. And then this is just ready to go.
And it's ready to go. Wow. And it's actually really delicious. And this one's obviously pretty healthy for you. All you have is your pumpkin puree, which is really high in fiber and very good for you.
Oh,
and
my
then you're
goodness,
adding
yeah.
milk. And of course, you can add skim milk as well if you don't want to add the 2%.
just gonna-
That's just
'cause
what I had
a
today. It might
chef
not
should
be
taste.
hot enough,
Doesn't
but
matter.
you should taste it.
It's
Pretty good,
delicious.
isn't
It's
it? Yeah, I
delicious.
was really
Try that
impressed
out.
with
Find
the
it on
recipe.
Pinterest.
That's right, CTV More Live.
Look it up because it's worth it. That is good. Leftover turkey is not the only leftover.
That's right.
That could be made into
Your
something
pumpkin.
fantastic.